So this just happened. We just found out that Charlie Kirk got shot.
This is one of the toughest moments for Joe Rogan on the podcast. You can see how devastated he is just from his expression when the news breaks that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. It's raw, it's real, and Joe doesn't hide how shocking and disturbing it is.
It's fucking awful.
And is he dead?
No, I don't think so.
That's what was just
One of the guys out there just said it was confirmed that he's dead.
In the lobby was just...
I've been looking. I haven't seen anything that said confirmed.
Whoa.
What's crazy about this moment is how it's literally minutes after Charlie Kirk got shot. The news was still fresh, only saying he was injured and rushed to the hospital. And you can hear it in Joe's voice. He's in complete shock, holding himself together, trying not to cry on air. That's how real this moment was.
Murder for having a different opinion from somebody else.
Yeah.
Different ideology from somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
And then right in that moment, Jamie pulls up the latest updates and it's confirmed Charlie Kirk is dead. You can feel the air just drop. Joe and his guest are both stunned, like they can't even process it in real time. It's one of the heaviest moments ever on the podcast.
Beliefs that didn't align.
Did it or...
Yeah.
I'm
He's
sorry?
dead?
Yep.
Rest in peace.
According to
Fuck.
Fox News.
Jesus. 27 years old, maybe? 30?
Do they even have a suspect?
I don't know. That's why I'm literally trying to track it all on Twitter, and it's all...
Fuck. Nobody deserves it. He doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that.
The craziest thing about this whole situation is that there were people and even media outlets already trying to downplay it, or worse, justify it because of Charlie's political views. But Joe immediately calls that out.
So were you saying that MSNBC had a crazy take on it?
Mm-hmm.
What was their take?
I mean, I'm literally just reading Twitter, so I didn't see the video. I just saw people talking about tweets of it.
Yeah, that's a crazy take. Crazy take is that. What was the take? That they deserved it?
That's why I didn't want to pair.
Right.
Even from the very first moment of the incident, the media was already trying to spin it. Some were saying maybe it wasn't that serious, maybe it was just a bullet fired in celebration. Like, who even thinks that? That's such a stupid take. A man just got shot, and instead of focusing on the reality, they're bending over backwards to make excuses. Here, Joe and his friends are sitting together, watching the news, and you can tell they're shocked at how stupid the coverage is.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, if it was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration.
What? Someone shot their gun off in celebration and killed him.
You shoot celebration guns in the air.
Oh, God.
Just...
What a crazy take. Like, it might not have been someone assassinating someone for the wrong opinion.
Huh.
Fuck. They want to try to pin it on a Trump supporter with a crazy Trump supporter with a gun,
right?
Going wacky.
Of course.
We don't know if it was a supporter shooting off a gun in celebration, because they do.
Right.
A lot of folks are just constantly out there shooting off guns at large gatherings in celebration.
Yeah, 4th of July, you can't leave your house.
What the fuck?
No, that is that's a wow.
There's going to be a lot of people celebrating this.
Just like Joe predicted, a lot of people are actually celebrating Charlie's death. America has never been this divided. Honestly, it feels like social media is more flooded with people cheering it on than those who are genuinely mourning or feeling sorry for Charlie Kirk, and that's terrifying. No matter how different someone's opinion is from yours, you should never celebrate the death of another human being.
It's so scary. It's so dangerous, too, to celebrate or to in any way encourage this kind of behavior from human beings. He's not a violent guy who's talking to people on college campuses. Wasn't even particularly rude. Who's tried to be pretty reasonable with people.
Everything I saw seemed reasonable.
He's a very intelligent guy.
Yeah.
Whether you agree with him or don't. And there's a lot of stuff that I didn't agree with him on. That's
sure.
fine. You're allowed to disagree with people without celebrating the fact they got shot.
But you can't disrespect his passion.
Yeah.
Exactly. I also have a lot of things I strongly disagree with Charlie on, like his stance on Palestinians, how he openly hated on them and defended Israel's war crimes. But that doesn't mean I would ever want something this terrible to happen to him. Even Muslim influencers, people he insulted many times, are coming out and sending condolences. That shows basic humanity. Most Americans don't get that. Instead, they're attacking a dead man without even stopping to think how this affects his wife and his beautiful kids.
Well,
You know?
what you're supposed to do with a guy like that, if you're opposing him, is debate him.
Right.
Have a conversation where your argument is more compelling than his.
Sure.
That's what people should be celebrating, discourse. You know, we used to do that.
Do some homework and bring it to
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
know?
horrible. It's horrible. This podcast
Fuck.
has been a lot about violence, man. I mean, he's one of those young influencers, right? This time from the right, who is all over social media, always doing these various shows and debating people and talking to people and giving speeches. And
Sure.
yeah, no one deserves this, folks.
When you know that his wife and his daughter were at the event watching him on the spot, you just can't even process how traumatizing that must have been. Imagine seeing your husband, your father, getting shot right in front of you. That's not politics anymore. That's not left versus right. That's pure evil, and no family should ever have to go through that.
No one that has different opinions, no one deserves that.
No.
This is horrible.
No.
But I know people are going to celebrate it because this is a fucked up time, and people have really fallen into this trap of us against them.
Exactly. Politics used to be debates, arguments, maybe even heated shouting matches. But at the end of the day, you'd go home and move on. Now it's like people are so locked into their bubbles that they see the other side not as neighbors with different opinions, but as enemies that must be destroyed. And this moment with Charlie Kirk's assassination really shows just how dangerous that mindset has become.
But it's also going to make people not want to be as courageous or not want to be as forthright with the things they believe. It's going to put people on guard.
It could. It could
know?
also could.
It could do the opposite.
Yeah.
I get that, but there's also going to be that sort of
Self-preservation.
ingrained thing now.
Mm-hmm. You're correct. Yeah.
And you know, and you just go, you know, going through the whole New York thing. I just, you know, sometimes you know, there's a crowd and it's all love. It's all love, and all they want is, you know, is your signature or a photo or this and that. But there's so much of those moments where you're spent looking down. Mm-hmm. You're looking down the entire time.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody wants to shoot me. I don't think that's kind of out in the world, right?
No.
He's making a really good point here. There were days not too long ago when very famous politicians or even big celebrities could be spotted randomly on the streets of our cities, sometimes with little or no security at all. People disagreed with them, sure, but it never instantly meant violence. And now we're at a point where just a political activist is shot on a college campus, even while being surrounded by bodyguards. That right there is the pure example of how bad things have gotten in this country.
Well, it's, you know, when we were talking about assassinations earlier, whether it's Kennedy or RFK or, you know, you think of him in the past, you think of him like, you don't, when something happens in the current, like right now with this one with Charlie Kirk, it doesn't seem real.
No.
It seems very surreal.
It does.
It
does.
seems like
It does.
it's going to take a long time before we reference this as something that happened. Like you remember he got shot and killed? Oh yeah. Like right now, it just doesn't seem real. It seems so crazy that it's not registering.
It's not. No.
If you want to see more breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more.